This is Justin Germino from DragonBlogger.com, and this is a review of the Logitech G700s wireless or wired gaming mouse, depending on how you look at it. Now, this wireless gaming mouse comes with its own rechargeable AA battery that's in a compartment in the back, and it also houses a slot where you can put the little wireless USB adapter, which allows it to have its signal. One thing I really liked about the Logitech G700s is not only the fact that it's wireless, of course, but it has actually a lot of weight to it for a mouse. It does not have adjustable weights like some of the other Logitech G500 mice, but it has a lot of weight, and I tend to like a mouse with a lot of weight. So by default, it was heavier than a lot of mice that I reviewed. Another unique thing is the button configurations on this mouse. It has 13 programmable buttons, including the scroll wheel, which can tilt left or right, you know, your standard buttons. It's got 3 buttons, which by default control the DPI settings in the front, but this is the only mouse I've reviewed that has 4 thumb buttons, and you can see they're kind of like stacked on top of each other, top one, bottom one, third button, fourth button here. So which means you have 4 thumb buttons. When you hold the mouse in your hand, you actually can press 4 buttons with your thumb, and they're actually spaced pretty well that I'm able to use all of them when playing Guild Wars 2. I could do my 6, 7, 8, and 9 keys pretty easily, or my F1, F2, F3, F4, depending on my profile, depending on my character build. It works out pretty well. The mouse tracks really well. The battery lasts about, I'd say, 2 or 3 days on constant use, and then you have to plug it in. But the good thing about this mouse is it comes with its own USB cord. You plug it in, and now it works as a wired mouse while you're waiting for it to charge. It actually works very well as a wired mouse as well, so if you don't like wireless mouse, you prefer a wired mouse, you could just use it as a wired mouse. So it's both wireless or wired. Now the only thing about the cable is because the cable does charge the mouse, it doesn't have one of those really thin lightweight cables, so the cord is actually a little bit heavy, and it kind of interferes when you push up on the mouse. It causes a little bit of resistance. I kind of don't like that. So as a wired mouse, it's not preferred for me just because the cord is so heavy and interferes with the movement of the mouse. As a wireless mouse, it's excellent, and this is the best wireless mouse I've reviewed. The DPI settings, like I said, range from 200 DPI to I think 7,000 DPI off the top of my head. It has multiple user profiles and gaming profiles. It does custom macro records and playback for any of the buttons you can assign and program. And once again, the 4 thumb buttons are extremely useful. This is the only mouse I reviewed that has 4 thumb buttons. Most of them have 3 or 2. This is pretty impressive, and it's actually quite intuitive to use them. You've got your buttons here for macro recording and playback as well. This is the Logitech G700s gaming mouse, one of the better mice that I've ever used. This was my preferred mouse out of all the mouse that I've reviewed over the past year, and this one takes the cake for me as my favorite wireless gaming mouse so far. Thank you for watching.